กับ Hogwarts Legacy Part10 นะฮะเดี๋ยวขอเช็คก่อนว่าอันนี้อัดหรือเปล่านะขอเช็คประมาณ1 นาทีโอเคอัดอยู่แล้วลุยเลยวันนี้ทำอะไรดีเหลือเควสประมาณตรงนี้นะฮะไปที่แมปแชมเบอร์กับไปหาเซบาสเตียนก็ตามสูตรนะเดี๋ยวเราเคลียร์ไซเควสก่อนนะไปหาเซบาสเตียนกันก่อนที่เหลืออุปกรณ์อัปเกรดได้นะเดี๋ยวไปอัปเกรดก่อนดีกว่าดิลิคอร์เฟเธอร์นี่ยังไม่มีนะใส่เทรดได้แค่เลเวล1ก็เอาหรือใช้อินเซนติโอเอาคูซิโอบ่อยกว่านะแล้วก็อันนี้ต้องมีฟุปเปอร์อันนี้เต็มแล้วได้แค่นี้นะต้องมีกราฟฮอนนะอันนี้มีได้เลยต้องมีเทสตรอกับอูฟเปอร์เทสตอร์แล้วเพิ่งได้มาด้วยแต่ทำไมไม่ได้ของเลยนะไปดูเทสตรอหน่อยเทสตอนี่เต็มเลยอ๋อยังไม่ได้ปัดขนอีกตัวหนึ่งทำไมไม่ยอมพร้อมล่ะได้ละเอาทิ้งกดกระเก็บได้เลยนะไม่ต้องรอนี่เก็บไปละโอเคไปต่อเลยก็ไปหาเซบาสเตียนที่ข้างล่างหน้าห้องซิลิทลีนจริงเราก็ไม่รู้จักนะอยู่ใต้น้ำเลยเบลทาวเวอร์วิงนะใกล้สุดคือตรงไหนไปยังไงนี่มันแบบแชมเบอร์นี่ไม่ใช่นะต้องไปหามันไม่ขึ้นอันนี้นะจะไปอันนี้ก่อนไปหาเซบาสเตียนอยู่ที่ทำไมไม่ขึ้นล่ะนี่ไงแกนสเตย์เคสนะครับสแตร์เคสจริงตอนนี้ยังไม่รู้ว่าไอ้บ้านของซิตี้อยู่ตรงไหนนะใกล้สุดนะใกล้ๆกันไปหาดูแล้วกันอันนี้ก็วาร์ปไปเลยเพราะยังไม่ได้รู้สลิทลีนนะเส้นทางจะให้ไปยังไงเนี่ยโหเดินอย่างอ้อมเลยโอเคตามทางเดินไปน่าจะใกล้สุดแล้วต้องเชื่อมั่นในการนำทางเสียงอะไรวะ
Revelio. Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything. มีฟักทองนะ
อันนี้เราเคลียร์ไปแล้วใช่ไหมทำไมมันขึ้นทำไมมันขึ้นใหม่ทำไมขึ้นใหม่วะคนละปีเลยวะวงกลม1วงกลม2ก็สี่เหลี่ยม3สามเหลี่ยมสี่เหลี่ยม4นะนี่ปะโอเคสามเหลี่ยมมีวงกลม3สามเหลี่ยมธรรมดา1ต้องจำไกลนะนี่อันนี้เป็นสามเหลี่ยมมีวงกลม3นะแล้วก็สามเหลี่ยมธรรมดาหมุนไม่ได้สวัสดเสร็จแล้วปัญหาคือจะไปเอาหีบข้างล่างยังไงกดนี้ไหมคราวที่แล้วเราไม่ได้เปิดนะทำเสร็จแล้วมันไม่ยอมทิกเกอร์อะไรsmall game table น่าจะหมดละมันไปยังไงไอ้บ้านสลิธีรินเข้าไปในนี้เหรอไปละทำไมมีเควสอยู่ข้างนอกล่ะใครข้างล่างมีเหรอมีเหรอบ้านเซอร์เทลีนลึกลับเคยมาแล้วด้วยนี่ไง
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
จะได้คุยกับโอมินิสแล้วนะเป็นทายาทของตระกูลกอนที่ในอนาคตก็รู้กันอยู่
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Revelio.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... what was it? A scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
เปิดยังไง
Confringo! Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors.
Lumos!
My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? Didn't tell me.
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
There may be something to this pile of
Time
rubble.
to progress
Revelio. Lumos.
ต้องพูดปะเนี่ย เราไม่มีพาเซลเมาส์นะพาเซลทังเมาส์หรือทังลอง
Confringo. Lumos.
แล้วมันไม่มีอะไรให้คุยเลยกันนะประตู
Perhaps try Reparo.
สอน
Reparo.
Rubble formed a relief of a person
Lumos.
facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
มีคนจะโชว์พาสเทลเมาส์แล้ว
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Sacharissa ซิซารินฝังสกิปโทเรียมลงไปใต้ฮอกวอตส์ฉันกลัวว่าฉันจะหลงทางในดาร์คคอริดอร์ฉันเป็นทายาทและแต่ว่าฉันรู้สึกว่าไม่รับการต้อนรับจุดตะเกียงที่คอริดอร์จะช่วยได้ฉันจะไม่เสียจะไม่ Challenge by challenge, I will make way myself. Okay.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being a bug.
Lumos! Poor Aunt Nocturne.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Nocturne said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos.
ต้องดูสัญลักษณ์ข้างล่างเอาไว้เปิดประตูน่าจะไว้เปิดประตูนะข้างในนี้ห้องเดียวเป็นวงกลมกับงูอ่ะต้องเปิดตรงนี้ปะ
Another game.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
วงกลมแล้วนี่มันงู
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did
เข้าห้อง
open
เดี
it.
ยวนี้ก่อน
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
มีจุดไฟกับอะไร
Confringo!
ฉันทำพลาดมันติดอยู่ที่หน้าฉันเหมือนกับเขาเป็นของจริงเซอร์เพนต์แต่ว่าฉันต้องไปต่อเราไม่ควรที่จะเอาเด็กเข้ามายุ่งกับเรื่องนี้สคริปโทเรียมต้องพิสูจน์ว่า
Ominous.
อะไรประมาณนี้
Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
อันนี้คือตรงไหนไม่รู้นะ
Lumos.
โคตรมืดมีไฟไหมเนี่ยไม่รู้ประตูดีตรงไหนแต่ห้องนี้คือรูปอะไรตลกกับหัวกับหมูหรืออะไรสักอย่างส่วนไอประตูนี้ในห้องนี้ไม่มีประตู อ่ะหานี่เว้ยเว้ยครับ
That sounded promising.
Look, another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corner.
Confringo!
May not be obvious which
Lumos.
is where.
ประตูนี้ก็น่าจะห้องนูนห้องที่เราเปิดประตูไปเป็นหน้าเป็ดกับเหมือนภูเขานะไปลองดูมีจุดหมายน่าแปลกจัง I shall soon find scriptorium และเจอความลับของบ้าน
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful.
หัว
That's
เป็
the
ดกับ
part I'm
ภู
wearing.
เขาหัวเป็ดกับภู
All
เขา
I heard was rewards. Keep going.
เสียงงูเต็มไปหมดนะหัวเป็ดกับภูเขา
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he?
หัวเป็ดภูเขา
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
คูเซียว
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Confringo! Lumos.
เสร็จเกตฉันถูกล็อกฉันได้ยินเสียงกรีดและเห็นหน้าของผู้โดนทรมาน
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
ก็ไม่น่าจะเก่ามากนะมีเสื้อผ้าหาย
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it
Lumos.
upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
ได้ละ
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
เลี้ยงไว้หน่อยก็ไม่เสียหาย
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you alright?
Are you alright?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. Lumos.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
น้ำพันปี
Lumos. Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Revelio. Lumos.
ปิงตรงไหนเอานี่
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
ไปเรื่อยๆอยากไป แต่ก็ไม่มีอะไรละ ไปเนื้อเรื่องต่อดีกว่าได้อะไรมาด้วยจบมือกับกริปใหม่เห็นเรายาวของไปขายเลยกลัวไปเนื้อเรื่องแล้วของเต็ม เดี๋ยวไปเคลียร์ของก่อนแล้วกันอันนี้ก่อน
Big things. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
ใครเสร็จแล้วก็ไปได้นี่นะนี่เสร็จแล้วใครเสร็จแล้วก็ไปเลยครบยังครบแล้วเทสต่อเกินเหรอตัวนี้ยังไม่เสร็จหรอจะมาเอานี่นะใส่ไม่ได้4:32มันใส่ได้อย่างละ3ใช่ไหมเพราะว่า4สปีชีส์ต่อห้องได้มากสุด12ก็คือต้อง3ได้เลยงั้นเอาเซตต่อเพิ่มอีกตัวกันกินข้าวกันดี ตัวนู้นไม่มาตัวที่เหลือไปขายได้ในเวลาไปฮอกมีดไปเคลียร์ของไม่ใช่ทางนี้สิ
Lumos.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
ตัวผู้เกลียดเลยทีนี้
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
ไม่รับเสื้อผ้าด้วยตรงนี้มีเควสเหรอมีเควสอยู่ตรงนั้นเดี๋ยวไปทำเควสดีกว่าเจอพอดีขอขายของก่อน
You're back. Nice to see you again.
นี่รอเร็ว30ถุงมือรอ30ใส่ได้
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
นี่ปลูกต้นไม้เหรอมีเดียมพอต
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
อันนี้คือเครื่องปรุงยาตังค์เหลือเดี๋ยวค่อยมาตอนนี้ตังค์หมดแล้วโอเคต่อไปไปข้างบนนี่ขี่ไม่กวาดได้ไหมไม่ได้ถ้าออกจากนี่ล่ะยังไม่ได้โอ้เจออะไรด้วย
Rebellion.
ห้ามเข้านะห้ามขี่ใกล้สุดคือตรงไหนทำไมอาณาเขตฮอกปีนเยอะใหญ่จังเนี่ยจะมาตรงนี้
Lumos.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
ขอเคลียร์ของก่อน
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
เฟอร์ทิไรท์ไม่จำเป็นแล้วที่นี่
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
ว่าไงครับ
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Sacharissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Bubatuba pus. Bubachubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are Bubachubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that Bubatuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Bubatuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Bubachubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Bubachubas. I hope it's worth the risk.
โซนยูนิคอร์นเมื่อกี้เลยไกลโทรด้วยไปทางไหนดีขี่ไม้กวาดไปแล้วกัน
Revelio.
อันนี้นู่นนี่ก็เจอละ5เหลืออีก3จุดอยู่ที่ไหนไม่รู้เจอค่อยทำไม่ใช่ว่าจะกลับไปฮอกวอตส์วะเนี่ยเอาไปจุดนี้คนละจุดกันจับยูนิคอร์นเพิ่มดีไหมลงไปก็ใกล้ๆกันอยู่ดีละยูนิคอร์นเกินมาหน่อยหนึ่งขอไปจับยูนิคอร์นสักตัว
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft.
Revelio.
ตัวเมียเลย2 3 4 5 6
Oh no, you don't.
อย่างนี้
I'll look after you. Revelio.
ต่อไปเป็นมูลคาร์ฟกลางคืนพอดีเอ้าเป็นไง
Lumos.
ติดถนน
I'm sure it'd be harder to kill a movie off. That's fine.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Confringo. Aloha Mora. Lumos.
นี่คือตัวแบบนี้เหรอหนีไปละช่างมันเถอะหามูลคาร์ฟดีกว่า
Revelio.
เอ้าเช้าพอดีมูลคาร์ฟหายแล้วตัวเมื่อกี้ไปไหนละไม่รู้ละเจอแล้วก็จับซะหน่อย
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Confringo. This is where Sacharissa said to go. Now where are those booktubers? Revelio. Just my luck, troll. Potato.
เอ้าโดนอะไรวะไม่ทำอะไรเลย
Revelio. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
โทมโดนอะไรตายอ่ะเมื่อกี้
Revelio.
Rookwood don't go down easy.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Sacharissa now. Revelio. This place has seen better days.
แม่งว่ามุมไม่กัดคน
Aloha Mora. Everything's all right now.
Someone's going to regret trespassing. You can't roll your way out of this. I've never been one for just. What have you done? Emerald Rookwood? Fight! Stupid one. Miserable weak child. Stupid one.
Confringo! Revelio. Aloha Mora. Believe this.
I'll go get that. Hopefully from young Thor.
It's Totalis.
I have. Oh, the anticipation. Incendio!
Sacharissa, I found the book with tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
If anyone ever knew how to keep
Travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley.
Professor, I wondered if I could ask how you came to Hogwarts.
Ah, I suppose that is not an unexpected question. After I told you about my time in Mahutokoro, it was a simple matter of fate, really. After my experience with the Toyohashi Tengu, I was determined to find work that would fulfill me. I accepted a position with the Japanese Ministry of Magic. I cannot tell you the specifics of my work. A few years into my post, I had the honor of working with Professor Weasley, at the time a curse breaker for the British Ministry.
Professor Weasley was a curse breaker for the Ministry.
She was. But I would advise you not to inquire upon it. She is quite clear that her focus is now Hogwarts. We coordinated, shall we say, defensive efforts on a particular matter, and were talking one evening about the rigors of our respective positions. She mentioned plans to return to Britain and Hogwarts specifically. I noted I could appreciate her decision. Her description of the school was so enchanting that when she wrote to me a few years later about the open position of flying professor, I was intrigued.
Wasn't it difficult to leave your home?
In some way, yes. But in others, I was ready for another adventure, to bring my experience and knowledge to another realm. My reason for coming to Hogwarts was to expand my horizons.
Then you enjoy being a flying instructor, even after all that happened?
I do. And not despite all that happened, but because of it. You would do well to let lessons be just that. Lessons. Learn from your errors, in judgment or otherwise. I am proud to impart such knowledge upon students, no matter where in the globe they may reside.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone as court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother, until... Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now. Turns out having beat... Accio! What was I thinking?
Accio!
That was sensational! Accio! Yes! How am I to top that? Accio!
อันไหนก็ได้แล้วอันนี้
Accio!
How am I to top that? That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
I can appreciate it.
What do we... Revelio! Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Tính ตรงไหนตรงนี้เลยเหรอ 80แล้วต้องไปอัปเกรดก่อนนะ
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Mine now, demi guys. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
ไปทำอะไร
Revelio.
ไม่วาร์ปมาได้ด้วยเหรอมีที่วาร์ป ทาวเวอร์ไม่ใช่คือตรงไหนที่หลังมาจะได้วาร์ปถูกเนี่ยastronomer มีแต่ข้างบนหมดเลยนี่ไงแบบ chamber secret room โถ่เอ้ยคิดว่าเดินทัวร์ฮอกวอตส์แล้วกันมีคนมารอด้วย
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seems trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something? I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Revelio. Revelio.
Over here.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Revelio.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Well, here we are.
What?
Revelio. Trevicus Totalis. Revelio.
How nice of you.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
I was right not to be worried about you.
Confringo.
Levioso.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Super ได้มาตัวแล้วแต่มีวิธีใส่
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach of that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found.
so. Unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expulso!
Condoms, expulso! Protego! Such lucky, that's all! What are your thoughts on electricity? This should be fun. Ready for the rest of your
Nice try.
You're easier to spot than an irrumpant.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
มี3 อันจริงปะเนี่ยยิงเฉยๆก็ได้
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of
Revelio.
us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
ไม่ใช่หรอบีตรงนี้คืออะไรด้วย
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Revelio.
ทางเชื่อม
Incendio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
คิดอันนี้จะถึงแค่ตรงนี้เหรอถ้าเข้าไปสะพานหายแต่ตรงนี้ขึ้นมา
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
มาหมดอะไรตอนนี้
What a relief.
Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Revelio.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her acronyms as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
ไม่ได้มานานให้มันอ่านเองแล้วกันไปส่องก่อนแล้วกันนะหีบล่างสุดปลดได้ยัง
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I...
Revelio.
เสียงมาจากไหนวะฝั่งผู้หญิงไงไปไม่ได้เด้
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
เดลิคอใส่ไปก่อนแล้วกัน
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
What do I need to do, Deke?
Rescue a pair of thestrals, one male and one female, and bring them to the room. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Ui. ต้องไปซื้อก่อนแล้วเนี่ย ซื้อเลยแล้วกันมีเควสอยู่ตรงนี้ด้วยเข้าสู่หน้าหนาว
Pushing your plow is good.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Let me know if there's anything else I... Spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Revelio.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
What do we have here?
Oh, I don't need
a demiguise.
Demiguise ด้วยเหรอต้องให้มันอันแวร์ก่อนใช่ไหมมีเดมิไก่ด้วย
Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio.
จะเจอไหมเนี่ยอ๋อเจอละเห็นละใช่ไหม
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
It's a good thing we have auras.
ไปคุยกับดีนี่หว่าเดี๋ยวไม่ให้ทำเป็นเรื่องเดิมนะ
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
ที่ใหม่หรือเปล่าจะได้ใส่บุฟเฟอร์
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Thestral ชีวิตมืดก็ไม่บอก ต้องไปจับเทสตรอบมาอีกอะไรเนี่ยทะลุสองฝั่ง
I'll look after you.
ฟีนิกซ์อยู่ตรงไหนพับสกีปอกกิฟไปหาเพื่อนให้ไฮวินนะท็อปเปอร์โนฟีนิกซ์ที่หายไปตรงนี้มีแต่ละเน็ตเหมือนกอดใหญ่ขนาดนี้เลยนิฟเฟอร์ฟีนิกซ์อยู่ตรงไหนจับฮิปโปกิฟดีกว่าระหว่างรอคู่เลยนี่คืออะไรเป็นตัวผู้นะ
Now. Leviosa. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Revelio.
Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Levioso!
Everything's all right now.
ไม่น่ามีโอเคทำอย่างอื่นดีกว่า
You will regret coming. You ought to cut back on pudding.
Revelio.
Took you for a troll the other day.
Totalis. This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
Confringo. Defendo. Potato. Stupid. Confringo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Defendo. Confringo. Stupefy. Defendo. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Rependo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rependo. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Rependo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rependo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
ไงดีวะเนี่ยทาร์เก็ตได้แค่2 อันทำยังไงเนี่ยพื้นไม่มีอะไร
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. 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 Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
ไม่เข้าใจให้ตัวที่หมุนได้มีแค่หิน2 ก้อนนี้
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
ไม่ได้ไม่รู้เลยค่อยหาวิธีทำแล้วกันไม่มีคน
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Horologium.
Revelio.
An intruder!
Confringo. Revelio.
1 2 3 แค่3
Confringo.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. Totalis. Someone's here. Revelio.
Aloha Mora. Lumos.
Merlin trial when I see one.
Rebellion. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Stupefy. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Revelio.
Only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos.
นกตัวผู้นกตัวเมีย
should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
ดีกว่า
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
เรียบร้อย โอเค เดี๋ยวไปต่อพาร์ทหน้าแล้วกันนะพาร์ทนี้ก็พอแค่นี้ก่อนแล้วกันโอเคพอพาร์ทหน้าพาร์ทนี้สวัสดีครับเดิมยาว
potion.